Hello,
Hey,
I'm Brittany Whatley.
hey, how you doing? Hello, Brittany. I'm Grover Dixon, Regional HR Director for Procter& Gamble. After reviewing your resume, I was very interested in talking with you. Your resume was very impressive. Do you have any questions or comments before we begin?
Well, first off, I would like to say thank you for allowing me the opportunity to sit down and interview with you today. Since I am graduating in May, I've been more than appreciative of all and any opportunities that have come my way. However, out of all of my interviews, I've been anticipating this one the most. P&G has strong brand awareness with products in more than 180 countries worldwide. P&G's purpose really stood out to me based on the fact that through their products and services, they improve the lives of the world's consumers. I've always been one to lend a helping hand. This past year, I started a mentoring program at my alma mater, Opelika High School in my hometown of Opelika, Alabama. I started this program because I saw a need for encouraging the youth and present them with an opportunity to realize, create, and execute ambitions through mentorship for young adults like myself in the local and surrounding communities. When I find myself complaining about a situation, I take a moment to see what can I do to change these things, and I did just that by creating this program.
Well, it seems like you've done a bit of research, and I also admire the fact that you connected our purpose with something personal. It seems to me that you are a focused individual, excuse me, and have strong leadership characteristics. With this position, we are looking for someone who is a self-starter, self-motivated, goal-oriented, a team player, and independent. Do you believe you possess any of these characteristics, and why?
I know this is a sales representative position in which I will be selling cleaning products to building services, contractors, hotels, restaurants, schools, etc. In sales, you have to be resilient because there'll be times when you'll hear yes and there will be times when you hear no. I truly believe the no's are what separate a good salesperson from a great salesperson. When you are talking with the customer and you presented them with a great offer and they tell you no, that should motivate you to see why they said no and how you can turn that no into a yes. As a sales representative, you have to be a self-starter and self-motivated. It's almost if you're running your own business. When I interned my first summer at UCC Aerospace Systems located in Rockford, Illinois, I did not have a project until midsummer. I took it upon myself to meet the other UTAS employees, and I also would always ask if they needed any assistance on any assignments they were currently working on. Doing that, I met the communications director and I built a relationship with her, which then granted me the opportunity to come back the following summer to work under her as communications intern. While interning with her, I took on many tasks, and one task was planning an appreciation ice cream social for more than 1,000 employees. It was a full day event. Preparing for that, I had to call around to several ice cream parlors in the area and compare prices. In the end, my supervisor and I chose to use the United Technologies Aerospace Systems cafeteria, which is located below the offices, and it worked out for the best. I assisted with the organizing of a critical military customer event involving media executives and congressional delegates, which led to a successful experience for all participants. My favorite project that summer was being selected to be head of advertising for the 2013 United Way campaign. It's a two-part, 2-month-long lunch fundraiser in which I designed and produced all marketing materials such as posters, tickets, newsletter articles, and event signage. During those 2 months, we raised $5,400.
Seems as if you had a quite major responsibility with that internship. Knowing you'll be a sales rep selling cleaning products, do you have any experience with janitorial, sanitation, or the food service industry?
Yes. From summer 2007 to summer 2010, I worked as a custodian on the campus of Auburn University. That job taught me a lot about respecting people regardless of their occupation and taking pride in what you do no matter the task. I've also worked at Arby's for the past 3 years and 2 years in high school. It was at Arby's that I decided that I wanted to major in sales after an encounter with a customer that was unsure of what it is that she wanted. So after maybe about 10-15 minutes, she was still reluctant on ordering, so I convinced her to try something, but I didn't convince her at that moment. So she came back around and she decided to order something, but because she said I was so persistent and I just kept a positive attitude, and she was like, how couldn't she buy from me? So that's why I chose to go into sales.
Well, Brittany, I must say, within the past 10 minutes, you've managed to continually impress me. A lot of times I find that students can't tell the story of their resume, and you've done just that. You have a positive attitude, and you're a person who's not afraid to work. At P&G, we want our employees to take pride in what they do and have an I can and end with I will attitude. Well, that's all the questions I have for you today. Do you have any last questions for me?
Yes. When do I start?
Okay, when I